Hello, everyone. This is Jay Dobbins, your host of the Marvel DC Universe Fan Club. We are still at episode 90, continued, slash part 2. So, yeah, last week, I was talking about the Disney's potential deal with 20th Century Fox. And I was saying that it could be bad for X-Men fans and it could be bad for the Deadpool films as well. So we were so I wasn't the only person worried. Other X-Men fans and Deadpool fans were worried that that Disney would destroy the X-Men and Deadpool franchise by turning Deadpool into a kid-friendly movie. So we'll get to that part later, but I mean, as far as what Fox will do with Deadpool, sorry, not Fox, what Disney would do with Deadpool, but we'll talk about that later. But I would like for you guys to disregard the previous episode of last week, which was episode 90, but this episode is called episode 90 continued slash part 2. So focus more on this one, but disregard the previous episode, which was a week ago. Well, the previous episode 90, which was a week ago. So yeah. But yeah, this week it was Thursday it was announced that Disney has bought 20th Century Fox, well, a huge chunk of 20th Century Fox's assets. So we're gonna get to that part once I read the list of what Disney has and what Fox has. So, but yeah, Disney did buy a huge chunk of 21st Century Fox, but I don't know. It's very confusing. They call it 20th Century Fox and they call it 21st Century Fox, but yeah, you know what? Screw 21st Century. I'm just gonna go with 20th Century. So, yeah, Disney has bought a huge chunk of 20th Century Fox, and so far they spent $52.4 billion. So that deal will combine two of the biggest players in Hollywood. So, but yeah, so Disney gets 20th Century Fox, Fox 2000, Fox Searchlight's movie and television studios, majority control, 60% of Hulu, several big movie franchises, including X-Men, Avatar, and Deadpool, well, and of course the Fantastic Four as well. Major TV franchises, including The Simpsons, This Is Us, and Modern Family. International media businesses, including 350 channels in 170 countries. Star India, and 39% of the European paid TV operator Sky. That also includes FX and National Geographic Partners, Fox's regional sports networks, including Yes, $13.7 billion of Fox's debt, an estimated $2 billion in cost savings. Wow. And Bob Iger's contract extended through 2021. So, yeah, that pretty much is what Disney is getting. But Fox gets 25% of Disney shares, $8.5 billion cash dividend from the spun-off company, and Fox's spin-off company keeps Fox Broadcasting, Fox News, Fox Business News, FS1, and FS2 sports networks, and the Big Ten network. So that's what Fox is getting, of course, and that's also what Fox spinoff companies are keeping as well. So let's talk about the Disney empire altogether. So the Disney company, their total assets is $95.79 billion. Whew, man, good lord. I almost said a trillion. So that includes like the corporate, which is 4.9 billion. The investments is 3.2 billion. Let's see, the consumer products are 9 billion, and what the consumer products are, well, are ESPN Books, Maker Studios, Marvel Press, StarWars.com, the Muppet Studio, and then Disney Media Networks is they're worth like 32.5 billion, and they consist of ABC Entertainment, ABC News and Radio, A&E Cable Channel, which is 50%, of course, ESPN, 80%, Hulu, 30%, Marvel Entertainment, Vice, 10%, Viceland, of course. And then you've got the Parks and Resorts, which are worth 29.5 billion, and that consists of Disneyland Inc., Disneyland Paris, Disney World Resorts, and then you have Walt Disney Studios, which is 69.3 billion, and that consists of consists of companies like DreamWorks too, which is the distribution, of course, Lucasfilm, Marvel, and of course Pixar. So that's pretty much the Disney empire, and so yeah, that pretty much sums it for that part. Then we also have the part where they're battling Netflix. So when the deal was announced Thursday, on the eve of the major Star Wars movie release from Disney, comes as the entertainment business goes through big changes, of course. So TV doesn't have a monopoly on home entertainment anymore. So there's Netflix, which is spending up to $8 billion on programming next year. Amazon is building its own library, having splashed out on global TV rights to Lord of the Rings. Facebook, Google, and Apple are also investing in video. So, I pretty much put all that sentence together, but Facebook, Google, and Apple are investing in video, of course. And then, also, like Disney also, as you know, Disney still, now owns Marvel. Well, they have always owned they have owned Marvel for quite a while, but they don't own all of the Marvel characters, pretty much. So, it's made movies starring, Doctor Strange, Thor, Captain America, and the Avengers crew. But the X-Men are, they were at Fox, but now they are now brought home under one roof, which could mean movies with more of the characters together. So, but Sony will still have rights to Marvel Spider-Man, though a deal with Disney lets Spider-Man appear in, the Marvel films. So, that sums that up. Oh, and one more thing, and this is good news for X-Men fans, and of course Ryan Reynolds and Robert Liefeld, who's the creator of Deadpool, well, the movie rather. And but yeah, so this is great news. I got great news for you guys. Deadpool can stay rated R at Disney. according to CEO, or sorry, Disney CEO Bob Iger. So, but once that was announced, Bob Iger said, and I quote, "As long as we let the audience know what's coming, we think we can manage that fine." So that means that, well, Disney sees an opportunity to do R-rated films, like Deadpool, Ghost Rider, Blade, Moonlight, do like maybe some Marvel Knights films, because back in when they were doing the Marvel Civil War universe, they had Marvel Knights, so that include Punisher, Blade, Moonlight, the more graphic comics books, pretty much. But yeah, they might start doing the Marvel Knights films, pretty much. But yeah, um, I gotta hand it to Disney and, well, the CEO, of course, Robert Eager. Um, he did make a smart choice when deciding to leave Deadpool as it is. Let it stay rated R. Because I mean, after all, Deadpool is grungy, very graphic, and that's how the comic books were, and the movies, should be the same. So, wouldn't make sense to have a grungy Deadpool comic books, but turn a movie into kid friendly. So, the Disney CEO did make a smart choice by allowing Deadpool to stay rated R, because they would definitely be burning a whole lot of money and losing a whole lot of money off of that character because they turn into the kid friendly film. So, smart choice for them. And now, I'm pretty much okay with the, Fox and Disney merger, pretty much. So I'm happy with that, you know. But for those who are thinking, oh yeah, who had this theory about, you know, not Disney, sorry, about X-Men, Deadpool, Fantastic Four being in the Avengers Infinity War films, um, just want to let you guys know that that being a possibility is very slim. I'm not saying it's slim to none, but I say it's slim. I mean, who knows? They might add the Fantastic Four and X-Men to the Avengers Infinity War films. But as of right now, the Avengers Infinity War, the third one, is on post production, which means they're probably doing editing and stuff like that. But the fourth Avengers film, the untitled one, that's the one that's filming now, pretty much. So they started filming already. So it's going to be, Thor, Iron Man, Captain America, I think Doctor Strange. I know Captain Marvel's going to be in it, um, and of course Black Panther. But as far as Hulk, Hawkeye, I mean, I'm not really sure if they're going to be in the film, to be honest with you. But we will see. But one thing I know for sure is that they're probably not going to add. Well, I mean, one thing I know for sure is that they're probably not going to add the Fantastic Four and X-Men into the Marvel Cinematic Universe until maybe 2020 or 2021. But I think that's going to be part of Marvel's Phase 4, maybe. I'm not really sure. But yeah, the untitled Avengers film is filming as now. So I guess they decided to film early. But yeah, that's pretty much. I mean, the Fox and Disney deal wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Um, I guess some good came out of it. Deadpool's still going to be rated R, and hopefully, you know, Simon Kinberg and Robert Liefeld will still be doing more films, but the Deadpool film will be coming out next year, along with X-Men, Dark Phoenix, and the New Mutants. So that's already pretty much done deal. So you don't have to worry about Disney messing that up or anything like that. But you know, I thought that the Disney and Fox deal was gonna be bad, but you know I as much as I hate to say it, I was wrong. So yeah, at least I'm not afraid to admit that. So, but I look forward to talking more about what Disney has in store for the Avatar films, X-Men films, and of course Deadpool and Fantastic Four. So, oh, and by the way, whenever you get a chance, for those who have Twitter accounts, you might want to check out Ryan Reynolds' Twitter page. It's a picture of Deadpool being escorted out by security at Disney World. So yeah, he's pretty much being thrown kicked out of Disney World by security. So thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, check that out on Ryan Reynolds' fan page at Van City Reynolds. So yeah, thought that was pretty hilarious. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Have a wonderful day, guys. Well, evening rather. That concludes this episode. Feel free to visit us and like us on Facebook. We are available on iTunes and the Google Play Music app and YouTube.